Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, hi, my name is Lorraine, and if you're a returning subscriber, you already know the vibes, guys. You know the vibes. So I'm just here about to have my lunch. My mazo have finally come to an end. I'm just here about to have my lunch, my first meal of the day, actually. My first proper meal of the day. I had like bread, 2 slices of bread and tea in the morning, and I was filming a video that you've probably seen by now. If you haven't seen that video, just check my last video on Zimbabwean names that I like and that I'll probably be naming Yes, we call each other Baba Zvicha and my Zvicha with my husband, short for Zvichauya, because at school that Zvichauya is Zvi. Anyway, you guys, I'm about to eat right now, and I thought I would start. I don't know if this is going to be a vlog or this is going to be a sit down eat mukbang type of video. Let me show you guys what I'm eating. Please do not judge the amount of food I'm eating. Like I said, this is my first proper meal for the day, so I don't know if you can see. Let me try to move closer and focus on the plate. So I'm having rice. This is some beans, white beans. To beans to white, so to dig. This is the beans that I'm having, and mapapu embudzi here, which was left over from dinner yesterday. They were really nice, you guys. And you know, in this family, so they say they don't eat mapapu and moyo and all that. So it was just me eating all these mapapus, and I couldn't finish them. So I left some, and that's what I'm eating. I know my plate is missing vegetables, you guys. Yesterday I had a lot of vegetables, so let's just say they're compensating for that. And also we're going to have more vegetables, maneru. So yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys about something and address the shade that I have found in my comment section of late. You know, putting yourself on the internet, being on the internet comes with a lot of love from other people and a lot of hate from other people. And recently someone left a comment. It's not the first time I've seen this comment, but someone left a comment which I was just like, I need to talk about this. I need to talk about it. So people comment a lot on my accent, and one person left a comment like, and accent and I just went and said Murewa question marks. So I've had a lot of people comment on my accent, and they don't really come out to say it's bad or it's good, but comments comment section. And in my mind, I just find that really offensive. Let me tell you why I find that really offensive. You guys, I'm Zimbabwean, born and bred in Zimbabwe. Takura titaura rurimi rwamai vedu Chishona, Chirungu takachidzidza kuchikoro. Personally, kumba kwedu izvi kwatikakurira, we didn't speak English at home, so English was taught at school. I learned how to speak English at school. And so when someone leaves a comment like that, in my mind, let me eat a bit. In my mind, I'm just like, okay, what are you trying to say? Why would you expect me to speak British? Why would you expect me to speak like an American? Yet I am Zimbabwean. I've never hid the fact that I'm Zimbabwean from you guys. So I don't understand why someone would want my accent to be different. In pure Zimbo. Let's talk about it, you guys. Why are Zimbabweans like this? Why do we think that speaking English in a certain type of way is a measure of someone's success or someone's status, or how that person grew up? Like, why are we conditioned to think this way? Because as far as I see it, and South Africans speak English with their South African accent. Nigerians, you just know to Nigerian based on the way they speak their English. They've got their Nigerian accent. They even have the pidgin English, that they speak. But here in Zimbabwe, people will diss you for your accent. People will diss you for speaking English like a Zimbabwean. People will see you as less than because you speak English like a Zimbabwean. And in my mind, that is just stupid. Honestly, guys, it's silly. It doesn't make any sense to me. Do you want us to pretend to be people, to be who we are not? To pretend to be who we are not. And the funny thing is, the same people who want you to speak English with a British accent or a better accent, what they call better, are the same people who will diss you when they hear you trying to, speak like a British person or an American person, yet they know you are Zimbabwean. Those are the same people who come after you and be like, why are you talking like that? Hey, why are you pretending to be, something that you're not? Yet when we come here, nema voice edu nema accent edu taura chirungu chachizama kuchitaura. You are the same people who diss us. Ndavananzwa murewa ndewedu. Muda teacher say, what do you want people to do? Honestly, you try to speak with the British accent, they call you pretend, people laugh at you, especially when you go outside the country and then you come back with another accent. People will diss you guys. And then when you speak English with a Zimbabwean accent, people are also embarrassed for you. So for me, it's really confusing. Like, what do you want us to do? Personally, I don't see English as a measure of someone's intelligence or, someone's social status or anything. For me, English is just a means of communication. It's just a language that I speak and that I use on my channel because I want to reach a larger audience of people. Yes, I want to talk to Zimbabweans. I've actually been thinking of moving my channel towards that, but I also want to reach a wider audience, a global audience. And in order to do that, I have to speak the language that is spoken widely around the world, and that is English. So for me, English is just a way of communicating, nothing more, nothing less. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about what I'm saying? Because I feel like my Zimbabweans, we judge each other way too much. But why are we like this? We've got successful people who come out on TV, the Chinese will speak Chinese, find a translator to translate their Chinese into English. You've seen soccer players, especially when it comes to soccer players from French-speaking countries who cannot say a simple sentence in English, but you won't find people dissing them. But the moment you're Zimbabwean and you cannot say a a simple English sentence or a simple sentence in English, people will judge kuti maybe unakwenda kuchikoro, or you're not intelligent enough, or you're not exposed enough. And kwandiri, that is just crazy. This food is nice. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Mukbang, people are supposed to be seeing the food, but I don't have like and I can't be holding this plate like this. So let me know what you think in the comment section, you guys. Why do we do this? Why do we judge people for having a Zimbabwean accent when they're speaking English? Why do we feel inferior and want to take on other people's accents when we can just be ourselves, proudly Zimbabwean, and be known by our accent? Because when you hear Muna start Chirungu, so know they're Zimbabwean, and be proud of that. Why should we change it? Nigerians, they don't change the way they speak English because they're trying to be, somebody else. They speak the way they speak, and that's it. So it's also, why do we try to change? Why do we have that inferiority complex? Do you think that our language is less than? Our accent is less than? And we are just less than in general. Why have we been conditioned to think this way? Because in I don't agree with it, guys. I do not agree with this line of thought. And you find that in certain homes, there are people who strictly speak to their kids in English and not speak to their kids in their native language. Personally, I don't understand it, you guys. I don't know. I'm not judging, but I do not understand it. So I've met friends with kids who cannot even greet a person in their native language. I remember we visited a friend the other time, and the parents were like trying to make the kids greet us in Chishona, and the kids was like, what are you saying? The kids could not understand what the parents were trying to say. And you could see that it was forced. It was something that they were doing, maybe in order to accommodate us, I don't know, or to try and seem like they speak Shona at home. But I just found it weird. I just found it awkward. I think language is part of a person's identity. And when you take away that language from a child, in a way you are taking away their identity. Culturally, you are stealing something from them. That's what I think, you guys. Why wouldn't you want your child to speak Shona if they are living in Zimbabwe, or to speak Ndebele if they're living in Zimbabwe and then Zimbabwean? Wouldn't you want your child to identify with the language, to identify with the culture? Things like that. I personally don't get it. The only reason why I want my kids to speak English is because English is spoken at school. They learn most of their subjects in English. And so that is the only reason why I want my kids to learn how to communicate in English. And obviously to talk to other people who might not necessarily know how to speak our native language. That is all, you guys, but I would never limit my kids to only English. I don't know, you guys, what are your thoughts on this? In this house, we will speak all the languages. We speak Shona. My kids speak fluent Shona, even more fluent Shona than English. Their English is not all that good. And so I let them practice it more, but they can definitely understand Shona, and that is the language that they speak. So what do you guys think? What are you teaching your kids? If you are that parent that I was talking about, who doesn't want your child to speak Shona, or you're only teaching your child English, please explain to me what is your reasoning behind this. Make me understand. This is a discussion, you guys. Like I said, make me understand why you're doing this, because I don't get it. This child is going to grow up in a community with people who are Zimbabwean, and they're going to feel left out. They are going to feel left out in some certain things, some certain traditions, in some certain cultures, and I do not want that for my kids. I personally do not want that for my kids. I want them to identify with who they are, with their culture, because a lot of culture is, found in the languages that we speak. I want my kids to fit in. I want my kids to understand what is being said when they're around people. So that's why I speak both languages to them. And actually, the other thing that I have come to, one of my biggest regrets in life is not learning how to speak Ndebele. Like I said, you guys, my dad was Ndebele, pure Ndebele from Kwaswola in Blawayo. He used to speak English. He used to speak Ndebele with his brothers, and constantly they would speak Ndebele whenever they were together. But I never took the initiative to learn the language, to learn that side of the culture. And I wish I had done that, because I feel like I lost a part of me because I did not learn how to speak that language. And whenever we go to family functions, and people are speaking Ndebele, I feel left out. I feel like I can't identify with them, and yet my name is Ndebele. Yet my first name is purely Ndebele, you guys. Excuse me. I can hear most of the things, but speaking it is a challenge, you guys. I do not want to lie. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I'm not dissing anyone. I'm just trying to understand where you people are coming from and why people would leave comments like that on my YouTube video. I can only be who I am. I can only speak the way I can speak because I am who I am. I grew up the way I grew up. And one thing about me is I do not want to pretend to be something else. I am who I am. I'm proudly Zimbabwean, and that's it. I will speak with my Zimbabwean accent. Kwese kwandoenda, you will never catch me trying to speak like Murungu. Because I'm not that. So let's stop this, you guys. Let's stop this nonsense of thinking people are less than because they cannot form a simple English sentence, of thinking that people are not exposed, they should be treated differently. Who said that? Instead, let's listen to what they're trying to say. Let's accommodate people and be proud of who we are. Let's be proud of being Zimbos and our culture, our traditions, and things like that. And this food is almost finished. That is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. What are your thoughts on some of these things that I've talked about? And also, you guys, what do you think of actually turning this channel into a Shona speaking channel only? Do our vlogs in Shona, Your videos in Shona, it would make life easier for me. To be honest, it would make life easier for me. So what do you guys think? Should we just do like maybe a full vlog of Shona? Because I feel like that would be interesting and it would maybe appeal even to a lot more viewers than people who are watching me now. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Should we do this? And also, what other videos would you like to see from me going forward? 2023, I really plan on being more consistent here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you guys, please subscribe to the channel. This support you in Zimbabwe. If you're Zimbabwean, that is. Let's support each other and grow the channel. I know you people are out there watching. Most of the people who come onto the channel are unique viewers. I see that from my analytics, and there are people who haven't subscribed to my channel, and I'm just like, why do you keep coming to watch my videos if you're not going to support? So just do the right thing right now. Or maybe you don't know how to subscribe. There's a red button down below, just below this video you're seeing, written subscribe. Click on that button, and then in front of the red button there's a small bell. You click on that twice, and this notifies you. By clicking on the bell, you are notified every time I upload a new video. So support a girl, you guys. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. So do the right thing and support me. I don't think I'll be able to finish this food, you guys. This is all that's left. One piece of meat, a little bit of rice, and a little bit of beans. And the juice is finished. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.